Hello, welcome to Outside Xbox. You are watching Show of the Week. I'm Jane.
And I'm Mike. This week I finally figured out how to play Square Enix's Hitman properly. Does it work on a helicopter?
I'm gonna say yes.
Slam. You don't have to stealth at all. In your face, Andy.
That was Just Cause 3.
Damn it. I thought he was doing well. Thanks a lot, Square Enix, if that's even your real name.
Well, maybe you'll get on better with their next game.
What's that then?
Deus Ex Mankind Divided, which continues the adventures of cyborg beard haver and trenchcoat enthusiast Adam Jensen.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my AUGs took a hit during the attack.
Set 2 years after the end of the first game, Mankind Divided takes place in a world very different to the one we saw in Human Revolution.
The augmented are suffering a genocide. It begins with taking away our rights, treating us as less than human, and then exterminating us.
The golden age of augmentations, when everyone wanted cool robot legs and telescopic eyes, is over and has been replaced with intense mistrust and fear of orgs from natural humans, sparked by the incident from the first game in which a bunch of augmented people freaked out and tried to kill everyone. Thanks to that, mankind is, I guess, divided, with augmented people treated as second-class citizens by naturals, forced to live in ghettos, check in at checkpoints, and generally not do all the awesome flying kicks and knife launching that their rad robot bodies would otherwise allow them to do.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
None of that has stopped Adam Jensen, however, who, as part of an Interpol task force, is still able to go around firing explosive ball bearings out of his spine whenever he feels like it.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
If I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Adam is even deadlier than ever, in fact, thanks to some new experimental orgs that are found lying dormant in his system. It's like when you find an old £20 note in the pocket of your winter coat.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle.
These new orgs include a nano shield that protects him from all incoming damage, nano blades that he can fire out of his wrists, pinning enemies to walls, and a taser fist that will electrocute anyone who spills anything on his trench coat. As with the previous Deus Ex game, how you select and upgrade Adam's augmentations depends on how you want to play the game. If you're from the all guns blazing school of thought, then the Titan shield and explosive nano blades will come in handy. Stealthier players will want to invest in cloaking augmentations, as well as the Icarus Dash, which allows Adam to zip around the levels, much like Blink from Dishonored. You can also expect more of Deus Ex's excellent world building, with a story full of intrigue, sinister Illuminati plots, near-future sci-fi, and, we're hoping, the ability to break into people's houses and leave their fridges on their beds. Oh, was it just me who did that in the last game? Fine. Anyway, we're good and ready for more Deus Ex, and we don't have long to wait as it's out next week. If you need us in the meantime, we'll be over here doing our second favourite thing to do in Deus Ex games, reading other people's emails. Ah, that's the stuff.
Alright, what have they given old Adam Jensen this time? What is it? Mouth toaster? Fingers full of Red Bull? Ooh, head-mounted helicopter.
He's not Inspector Gadget, Andy. Besides, it's cool. They've given him useful stuff like knuckle tasers.
Ah, well at least they're practical. Because although cool robot arms and caterpillar tracks instead of legs seem like they'd be a good idea at the time, they can really interfere with your everyday life. Here are some of the video game body modifications we strongly recommend you don't get.
Little boy, I am sorry to say that you have a very serious mental problem. The trouble originates in this area, here. The area that we in the medical profession like to refer to as the brain.
Dr. Loboto from Psychonauts already has his fair share of problems, what with his blue skin, red and green eyes, and fashion sense that suggested a shower cap would be a stylish choice of headwear.
What do you think's wrong with my brain, Doctor?
How should I know? I'm a dentist.
On top of that, however, is Loboto's prosthetic right arm, which to all intents and purposes is a giant pepper grinder, like the big ones you get in restaurants.
Now hold still. This will only hurt until your brains come flying out.
It kind of makes sense in context, as the powder it produces causes Loboto's victims to sneeze out their brains. This saves him having to do messy actual brain surgery, but the rest of the time, super impractical. I hope you like pepper on everything, Loboto. At least make the left arm dispense ketchup or something, mix things up.
Do me a favor. Tell me if you think this smells like... Yeah, I do!
Ashley Williams from the Evil Dead games lost a hand when it was possessed by evil forces and he had to cut it off.
It got into my hand and it went bad, so I cut it off.
Replacing it with a chainsaw was obviously the most badass thing in the entire world, but was also, not coincidentally, the least practical thing in the entire world.
What was that? You can't believe you just got your ass kicked by a one-handed nut job?
It's good for decapitating the undead, sure, but what about when you want to, well, I mean, do literally anything else apart from maybe ice sculpture? And imagine the bathroom situation, jeez. Ah well, Ash is a smart guy, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Just like the one in my dreams. Where have you been all my life? Ooh.
Raiden!
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
Something like 90% of Raiden is prosthetic at this point. I think the top half of the face, one eye, and the hair are original, but I've really got to single out his robot high heels. The most popular explanation for these robo-chews is that they are extra grips that allow Raiden to hold his sword with his feet if necessary, but that seems way too unlikely a situation to provide for when the solution is making Raiden permanently walk around in 4-inch heels. Look at them compressing his robo-spine, and his feet must be killing him. I guess they can join the queue. Due to an unfortunate incident in the first Thief game, Master Thief Garrett is gifted a mechanical eye by the Hammerites. This eye can zoom in, interact with scouting orbs for remote viewing, and amplify low light levels. It's also extremely high maintenance. It apparently needs to be taken out and polished all the time, as well as being refilled with some sort of fluid. It's a wonder he finds the time to do any robberies, to be honest. Man, I hope you washed your hands, Garrett. Dr. Gilbert Zahn is one of the playable characters in Streets of Rage 3, and much like Raiden, he is now pretty much all robot, with extendable arms, an electric body, and little wheels in his heels so he can scoot around the place. Whee! All of which is very useful if your chosen career is street gang beater-upper. The impractical side of Zahn's cyborgness, however, is the fact that anything he picks up turns into a glowing ball of energy which then explodes. All items react the same way to his touch, such as knives and pipes, but also, presumably, food, beloved pets, and infants. This makes Zahn accidentally one of the most tragic figures in the history of gaming, like King Midas if King Midas wished for everything he touched to turn to explosions. Still, at least he has that sweet mustache, so he's doing okay. Now it's time to see what's written in the comments and in Jane's expenses report for the month of August. What did we say about orbital lasers?
Hear me out, you don't even know what they're for.
Is it for writing your name on the moon? Because we talked about that.
No.
First up this week, your comment on us playing the Hitman no subtitle summer bonus episode The Icon, in which a movie star died in a terrible accident that was nothing to do with us, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Boom. Oh, you're gonna wish that suit was fireproof.
Oh
no, it wasn't fireproof, it was only bulletproof. Commenter Fiction Arch is dismayed, saying, "This movie looks great, don't kill him."
And they've got a point, there were going to be giant robots, flamethrowers, super suits.
But think of what killing him will do to the value of those action figures.
True, 47 could retire.
Get some merch.
Hitman away!
I would like to remember this mission with an action figure of that guy I made.
You should have got it signed before you killed him.
Oh, the value.
Think of the value.
Would have gone through the roof.
Commentist Pugger, meanwhile, wants to know, why is it Andy always stops to gloat at the corpse? First Gary Busey, now this. They almost got caught both times.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like I'm surrounded by bad influences or something.
Can you steal his suit?
And the robot.
You're saying you want me to return to the scene of the crime?
Yes, please.
Oh, it's been a terrible accident.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh.
I mean, the suit looks a bit...
on fire.
Yeah.
You could drag him around a bit while he's still on fire.
And commenter WhammyTime91 is disappointed. They say, what, no sarcastic quip, Andy? Like, didn't your mom ever tell you not to play with fire? Or something. I'm disappointed, to say the least.
Wait, I had something for this. Icondolences?
Terrible. Let's move on to this video about the Xbox One S and the new things it can and can't do.
Clearly the reason most people will be picking up an S is because it's smaller than the original Xbox One, which boasts the exact same size, shape and huggability as a 1980s VHS recorder.
Eternally optimistic commenter Mark Broadhurst writes to say, it's probably worth mentioning that it doesn't have a Kinect socket, so you have to buy an expensive cable if you want to keep your Kinect, if you have one. Well, actually, you can order a free Kinect adapter from Microsoft.
What's a Kinect?
This thing.
That's a Kinect! Oh, I've been using it as a spice rack.
While all caps commenter Hobo Bro asks, am I the only one who liked that original touchscreen button? I liked swiping my foot on it to turn it on.
Yeah, but I don't like accidentally swiping with my foot to turn it off.
Or accidentally swiping with anything to turn it off.
Or a light breeze turning it off.
Of course, you do need to factor in the cost of buying the entire Star Wars saga on yet another format. While we're on the subject, does anyone want a copy of the Star Wars DVD box set? All reasonable offers considered.
And then a bidding war broke out with commenter Gus Davis, Major G, saying, hey, I'll give you $25 for that Star Wars box set.
The winning bid, though, has to go to commenter Joe's Cannoli, who said, I'll top all offers with $2 and a VHS copy of Star Wars The Christmas Episode.
Sold!
Aren't those Mike's DVDs?
Do you want the Star Wars Holiday Special on VHS or not?
Sold!
Finally this week, your comment on this video in which we became the overseers of Vault 88 in Fallout 4's Vault-Tec Workshop DLC.
You're the overseer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, Legend of Vault 88. Let me put on my tricorn hat as well.
Okay.
It's a similar look.
It's a strong look.
Yes.
Commenter Orlando Reezy wants to know, are you guys hiring for a Vault Dweller?
Okay, well I think our mission at the moment is to let him cycle for an hour. So let's just go and have a nap.
Okay.
Just a little nap.
Yeah.
Right, okay, Clem, how's it going over here?
Whoa!
Oh, gee,
oh
whoa!
My God, what
whoa,
happened?
Whoa!
We are now.
Whereas commenter Tokat Storm sees the positive side of Vault 88, saying, who wouldn't want their eyes irradiated? Sure, you'll probably go blind, but there's a 0.0000000000001% chance that you'll develop laser vision. It's better odds than the slot machine anyway.
It definitely is.
You better have lost all your money by the time I wake up.
He's gonna be like pantsless, like completely nude.
What? Is this damn thing rigged?
Yes,
100%.
Hugely rigged.
Finally, commenter Lab Assistant 1284 Unknown writes to say, I have a feeling Jane is going to put psychoactive drugs in the Oxbox tap water.
What are you talking about, Lab Assistant 1284? We talked about this. I mean, we would have talked about this if we'd ever talked before, which we haven't.
What?
Nothing. Glass of water?
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'm going to head back to the studio.
Okay, I'll see you later, talking hot dog. Some good water.
That's it for Show of the Week. Thanks for watching. But before you go, that's a really nice planet you've got there, viewers. It'd be a shame if it were to go on fire. So maybe press the like button if you know what's good for you.
You said no to the orbital laser.
It's like you don't even want them to press the like button.
You're welcome, Planet Earth. See you next time. All right, lunch.
Actually, I can do you one better. Pass me that orbital laser guidance, Dealey, and hold on to this steak. Yeah, it's gonna need some fine tuning.